We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
Wait a second, Riddlin.
He has him up, positioned up. Oh,
we haven't seen this from Riddlin in over a year and a half. Oh, muscle buster connect.
muscle buster!
Hooks the leg. And Riddlin joins Walter Scott and Money in the Bank. Slingshot him up the singles ladder. Wait a second. Give a Flair flatliner. Oh, Flair still with his certainty. Nice back. So Flair's the face. Wait a second. He's got a handful of trunks here today.
Oh, he's gonna steal it.
Is he gonna? No, he does. Does.
Oh, he jumped up there.
Look for another frog splash. Oh!
Jerry caught him. Not him in the corner. Oh, that's a mistake. That's a mistake, Cole.
Oh, here we go. Wait a second. He got the center of the ring. Cape Slayer.
Oh, that's it. I don't think we've seen anything, Cole. That's it.
Look at that ring. Jeremy. Wow. Oh, wait a second. Oh, no. Hey, where did he even come from?
He was there the whole time, Cole.
No, he was just fighting out there a moment ago.
I mean, I saw him.
He's got a skill share. He can't be thinking about constantly this match. He's just been rolling to the outside here. Wait a second. John Walsh. Oh!
Look at this. John Walsh attacking an unprovoked man.
No, that's what you get for getting involved in this match. And that's what you get for getting involved in this match.
What are you talking about? He did not get involved. He was sitting over there the whole time minding his own business.
Anyway, he needs to at least goes out and
RPJ should literally find Shaw Walsh for hitting a fan.
Oh, no, come on now.
He hit him with the pound. I still think he should be fine. Hit the fan.
Look at this. AJ pull himself up and what a clothesline. Oh.
He's ready to go.
Wait a second. Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Look at the heat the ring stuff so hard that it dislodged him.
What? What?
Well, what is this? Adrian Hodge. It's Adrian here. Oh!
He's going. Here he goes.
Dive. Wait. Oh, AJ caught him.
Where's he going?
Oh, no.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, nowhere to go on this step. This large earlier. Or Vic Franco's still out, Christian. He's still out on the other side of the ring. Where's the kick? Oh!
Oh my God, double brain damage there by the British Hit Squad. They're going for the cover just like that. They've already made a resurgence with two.
Oh.
No, I don't care. Well, you tell Ryan, until this bullying problem in ECW is fixed, he will not get any high-quality Ben Hopkins work when it comes to cutting promos. Now, I don't care if I'm facing Eric Silver's brother on Smackdown. There is a crisis in ECW that needs to be fixed, and I'm refusing, absolutely point-blank refusing, to do any work until that is done. Well, yes, he can expect my demands in post. I don't care, I'll email them, carry a pigeon, whatever. I deserve proper treatment. I am the Ben Hopkins. And I am sick to death of the bullying atmosphere that is not being addressed by the owner of this company. It is creating an unsafe working environment. Yeah, write it all down. You're my aide, you're the one that's supposed to do this. So I am one. You're supposed to recognise I'm a star. I don't need this type of abuse. I don't think it's appropriate. I don't care if I'm facing Draven Silva. Whatever. Oh, he faced John. Well, who cares? Neither of them are D. Ben Hopkins. And the fact that I am subject to this torment and bullying on a daily basis is disgusting. No, I'm not doing the catchphrase. No. Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em. No, you're not even getting the nickname the Big Mac either. Look, I am the Ben Hopkins. There's going to be no sort of participation from me when it comes to this stuff. Do you understand? Make sure you write that all down. Make sure you write every single bit of it down. I'm sick to death of people treating me like shit. Fuck this company and its stupid fans, man. Seriously. Fucking bullies. Fucking hate them, man. It's a joke. Make sure you tell him it's a joke.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome from the Xcel Center here, St. Paul, Minnesota, Smackdown live on the ECW network. This is Ryan Cole being joined by Alec today. And Alec, you've been working exclusively talent relations with Velocity to get things taken care of there. It's a very busy time in ECW right now. We're going to get down to business. Ben Hopkins claims that he will not be here tonight, but he is scheduled to take on Draven Silva until this bullying epidemic, as he puts it, is resolved.
You're absolutely right. I've been 100% focused on Velocity. We are so close to finally having that all set to go. But you're right. This bullying epidemic is out of hand. There you see a tweet from Mason Kronik. It is ridiculous.
Well, Mason Kronik actually run into some issues with Twitter recently. I would wager a guess that Ben Hopkins was doing everything he could to get Mason Kronik pulled from Twitter for recent things that were said like this. Mason Kronik, though, thought maybe he was going to get his hands on Ben Hopkins this past week on NXT, ended up not. But look at this today. Mason Kronik setting up a GoFundMe account for hospital bills to pay for Ben Hopkins when he finally gets his hands on him.
This is ridiculous. It is completely unprofessional that ECW is supporting Mason Kronik in this endeavor.
Well, moving ahead here tonight, Ben Hopkins is supposed to be here for our opening contest, but we figured out on Raw this week who the remaining men are in Money in the Bank, and 3 of them are here tonight. Triple threat action, but look at this. The CAW All-Stars champion, Brandon Wolf, back in the building and taking on none other than Bobby Mitchell here for the first time in these two respective careers.
Oh, this is going to be a complete special here, Smackdown here tonight. We got action all over the place with stars loaded galore.
Absolutely. Bobby Mitchell, who maybe thought he had different plans on NXT, was a little bit embarrassed when our boss, Ryan Paul Jones, sent him home. He promised to reward him here tonight. But closing out our show, we have a huge 6-man tag team match. A lot of first times here. The British Hit Squad teaming with Scott Adams. We've seen Scott Adams commending them before. But also, Tiger Baraki, one of two men who lost the tag team titles to the Forever Young Ones, teaming with the now champions here in a blockbuster Raw and NXT combined main event. Well, it looks like we're getting started right away. Draven Silva, the brother of Eric Silva, who came up short in his debut officially on NXT this week to John Blackos, looking to come here tonight versus Ben Hopkins in our opening contest today.
No, absolutely. I wasn't there on NXT, but I saw the young man. Definitely came up short. He definitely has some big footsteps to live into with his brother Eric being the hottest thing right now in NXT.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people are kind of wondering where Draven Silva fits into this picture. But if it's anything like his brother, you gotta think he's ambitious and he wants to prove that he is who he says he is.
Oh, but I mean, he got to go against the man himself, though, the self-proclaimed brand of Ben Hopkins.
Yeah, and it's not going to be an easy task. We've seen the clever, almost devious ways that Ben Hopkins has been able to maintain his winning streak, his winning ways here in ECW, primarily in NXT. A great debut for Ben Hopkins versus Asher Crane, and then despite the tactics he employed to defeat Alex James, another standout performance there against another rising star in NXT, Alex James. But we've seen Draven Silva brings a different style to the ring than his brother does. He's a lot less flashy than Eric Silva. He's almost menacing in some of his ways that he goes about. He's very in your face, very aggressive. So this will be an interesting matchup here because we all know that Ben Hopkins is here to put on a show to entertain himself and nobody else.
I guess the big question now is, does he show up?
Well, there's his music in it. Looks like he's agreed to at least be here for tonight's match. You know, he was telling part of the production team backstage before the show went on air here that ECW wasn't going to get exclusive rights to the Big Mac name that he's been calling himself elsewhere. And he's really unhappy with the way things are. But he's got himself to blame here partially. He keeps provoking that grizzly bear that is Mason Kronik, and it's going to come back and it's going to catch up with him eventually.
See, I don't think so. I think Ben has done exactly what he needs to do. He's not poking no bear. He is just making sure that people know the type of person Mason Kronik is. Make sure that people know that he is just simply the best and better than Mason Kronik.
Well, I don't think there's any question of who Mason Kronik is. Everybody knows who the Cyberbully is, and the accomplishments that he continues to stack up from last year, carrying into this year. I think it's a similar case we've seen with Ben Hopkins and other superstars that we share here in ECW with other promotions that he's had issues with before. He tries to throw a super kick there early. Oh, Draven Silva answers that right back. Yeah, Ben Hopkins, I think he has a little bit of a jealousy problem here. Mason Kronik came in and embarrassed him, and now he's got to get even. He's got this tension on his shoulders. He tries to steal this early from Draven Silva.
Oh, and insecurity to the back of the head as he coming off that steal.
We talked about the almost like a bitterness of Draven Silva. Also, Draven Silva's going to have to be careful here because Ben Hopkins will get into his head. He will bend Draven Silva, his emotions to his will here if he needs to. We've seen that with Alex James a little bit, where he was able to use just a little bit of underhanded tactics there going for the eyes. He's continued to insult Alex James since, and this has become pretty standard here for Ben Hopkins in past years.
Well, Ben is probably the best, if not one of the greatest, at playing those mind games and getting into the head of his opponents.
Draven Silva here using some more of those strikes to back him up. Oh, he throws him across, puts on the brakes, so he's measuring up. Oh, a knife edge chop.
And right across the chest of Ben. They heard that echoed throughout the arena.
Oh, yeah, and there's a kick to the abdomen there as well. Draven Silva starting to mount some offense again here. Another kick just right to the stomach, taking the air out of Ben Hopkins here. Draven Silva hitting the ropes. I thought maybe he was going to look to dive there. But wait a second, Ben grabbing the ankle. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, shoulder blocks him in the midsection here. No!
Oh!
Take a look at this one more time. Ben Hopkins off the distraction here. Turned all of that momentum around. Slingshot here into a flatliner.
Draven might be in trouble here now.
Ben Hopkins arguing with the official there on that kick out. Draven Silva is starting to move slower here today. That definitely took a lot out of him there. Oh, Ben's got him face first in the turnbuckle here, firing away those kidney-like punches. And there he is, he's raking the eyes of Draven Silva now. Exactly my point here. This is right out of the Ben Hopkins playbook, and oh, almost like a side effect there from behind.
And look at that, just showing how great he is to this crowd. Oh.
Maybe looking to try to put away Draven Silva earlier. He's tuning it up. Oh, this is the super kick. Silva firing away on him again. He's got him in the ropes. Oh, nice knee lift there. Holds on. Shoots him off another knee lift.
Oh, this is that aggression that he's going to need.
There's a nice Russian leg sweep. He's focusing these attacks on the abdomen here. And Ben Hopkins repeatedly kicks to the midsection. Knee lifts, Russian leg sweeps, trying to almost take the wind out of the sails.
Oh.
And then he's rubbing it in here again. Silva face down. I don't think he's able to realize Ben Hopkins is taunting him. Oh, there's another snap enziguri.
Oh, and just straight shots to the face now.
Oh, that was bullying him there. What do you think of Ben? Oh, drop kick, taking him down. A running springboard there from the middle rope. Draven Silva, he's slowing down here a lot. You can see slower and slower as he's getting up to his feet. Ben Hopkins is manipulating him here, dragging him where he wants him around the ring. Nice snap there. Ben looking for something. Springboard. Oh! Stepped over and kicked him right in the face.
Just basically stepped over him like trash, like straight rubbish.
Maybe using it as a stepping stone even there. Ben, oh! Face first, then that second turnbuckle.
And it has been all targeted towards Draven's head.
Oh, Ben Hopkins right here in front of us. We just our new announcement on NXT and Raw, but we can move down here ringside again to Smackdown. There's a beautiful flying forearm from Ben Hopkins right off the announce table now. Like you said today, targeting the face, forehead again. Got a close look here. Looks like Draven Silva might have been busted open. Oh, throwing him to the ring steps now.
He just bounced completely off the ring steps.
Ben Hopkins is giving him the tour here of the Xcel Center. Throwing into the barricade. Wait a second. Ben. Maybe a suplex. Oh no, he just hangs him on that barricade there. Ringside. Oh, kicks him right in the temple.
Just straight boot to the side of the head.
Getting inside the ring quickly here to break the count. Picking Draven Silva back up to his feet. Oh, European uppercut. Again, he is just having his way with Draven Silva at this point.
This kid, this little young rookie here, Draven, is getting shown the ropes completely by Ben Hopkins right now.
He's taking his time up to a 5 count, almost ignoring the official, telling Draven Silva to get up. Springboard here. Oh, next the blockbuster. The damage done. Draven Silva might have suffered some whiplash or who knows, maybe he's been concussed from that. The referee's checking in on him. Here's Bell, he's got rings today.
Well, you have to think, all the moves that he's experienced, man, they've had some sort of whip effect on his neck.
Look at this.
And whip effect.
Right on the back of the neck and the head there. And Ben Hopkins backing away from one. I think he sees the opportunity here. He's going to try to capitalize, though. Wait a second. Oh, I thought he was going to bring that foot right across the head. And now just toying with Draven Silva again. Oh, and there he goes, raking the feet across the face that time. Draven may be hurt here. He's not recovering from this. Oh, wait a second. Oh, he kind of put an elbow there. Draven's looking for a axle. No, Draven Silva connects with a neck breaker of his own.
Well, he better use all of this momentum he has. This better be his chance to capitalize.
Into the turnbuckle. Ben Hopkins locked here. Draven Silva taking him up. This is the way to turn the tide here. He's got to capitalize. Starts taking off, and he has been opened up. He's bleeding like a stuck pig, it looks like. Look, trying to hook that arm. Ben holds on. Oh no, the headbutt right to that same wounded spot. Draven might be out cold here. There's a swanton to the middle row.
Oh, Ben's not done. I figured out he'd go for cover there.
I thought he would too, but he wants to connect with the super kick, it looks like. Give him a little bit of that sweet Ben Hopkins music here. And there it is, taking his head clean off his shoulders.
And that's it.
He's still not done with the ropes. Look at this, he's telling him to get up again. He's got something else in mind. What is this? Oh,
I think we're going to it.
Oh, that is descent to madness. Draven Silva left here, completely useless in this. 1, 2, and Ben Hopkins is victorious again.
Draven will need to visit an asylum after that. That descent of madness hit him.
We've seen it now for the 3rd time here. Asher Crane, Alex James, and now Draven Silva. Nobody has an answer for it. When Ben Hopkins connects, it's lights out. Draven Silva here again, maybe on the same trajectory we've seen his brother start on. Eric Silva had his fair share of problems, namely thanks to Bobby Mitchell. Draven Silva's going to have to figure something out here. He's down 0-2 already. Not going to look good, especially when his brother's the number 1 contender for the NXT title right now.
Maybe that's getting into his head, thinking that he has to live up to such a high expectation.
Maybe so, and it's hard to fill, like you said, it's hard to fill those shoes when your brother is becoming one of the breakout stars on the brand right now. But speaking of the brand, Ben Hopkins' brand continuing to build momentum here, possibly towards the future title shot of his own. Relish is in the victory here again tonight.
Hopefully it's one of those things. Maybe we'll see Mason. Wait, has there been any word about Mason being here tonight?
I'm not sure. Draven Silva here gets cleaned up ringside. Ben Hopkins cleaning the celebration. What's going on here? Ben Hopkins looking for a handshake. This is out of character for Ben Hopkins.
What are you talking about? Ben Hopkins is a good guy.
Where was he going? I thought he was going to shake his hand, and now he's just hightailing out of the ring. Draven Silva looks confused. Wait a second. Well, today you spoke too soon. Look who's right in front of us here. He's underneath the ring. That's why Ben Hopkins is running. I think he's caught Mason Kronik there out of the corner of his eye. And
I'll say, Kronik, Mason is scary in himself. Mason with the sledgehammer, even worse.
That's a weapon. action in his hands. He's already a weapon. And Draven Silva, for whatever reason here, is being subjugated to the wrath of Mason Kronik. I think he wanted Ben Hopkins, but he's going to take out the closest person in proximity to him here. And it does not bode well for Draven Silva.
Damn near turns him inside out with that clothesline.
The match from Ben Hopkins, the sledgehammer was enough. Mason Kronik does not care. He wants to beat somebody up. Oh no, wait a second. He's got him up over the shoulders. Oh, he goes into MK47. Oh my, taking his head off again. Ben Hopkins is watching from the stage here. Kronik with a smile on his face.
Unfortunately, Draven, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, my friend.
He just got caught in the crosshairs here. This is like collateral damage in a war. I think that GoFundMe should have been for Draven Silva here. What a role model Ben Hopkins is. Talks about standing up to bullying. He's going to let this newcomer, this prospect, this young kid, Draven Silva, take the beating for him here tonight. Where's Mason Kronik? He's looking right at Ben Hopkins here. Oh no! Oh!
I guess Kronik just disposed of the trash, I guess, if you will.
Ben Hopkins looks like he was hightailed it through the curtain. But up next today, we talked about it very briefly at the top of the show. Triple threat match. Ed Gucci, AJ Hawks, and Jeremy McGlass. And I'm being told we're going to hear from all three participants. And this is going to be bedlam between these three. Gucci was on Twitter talking about his qualifying performance there thanks to Lewis Rivers on Raw. You got to think that they have big plans for Money in the Bank. Also, though, Walter Scott here, not worried about the odds. He's planning on knocking out everybody in his path. And what about this? Bobby Mitchell shooting on the champion, the NXT Hardcore Champion there a little bit. But again, we talked about this too. Bobby Mitchell kicked out of the building on NXT, but tonight he's planning on taking out Brandon Wolf. Take a look at some of the other things here, the exchanges on Twitter between him and RPJ.
But definitely Bobby has a big-time opportunity here tonight, going against the CAW All-Stars champion and Brandon Wolf. This is Bobby's chance to truly make an impact.
Of course, Eric Silva here letting Bobby Mitchell know, hey, I have a match at Money in the Bank, not to be involved.
Looking like revenge, feeling like a 10, the best I ever been. And yeah, I know how bad it must hurt to see me like this, but it gets worse. Now you're out here looking like regret. Ain't too proud to beg, second chance you'll never get. And yeah, I know how bad it must hurt to see me like this, but it gets worse. Now payback is a bad bitch, and baby, I'm the baddest. You fucking with a savage, can't have this, can't have this. And it'd be nice of me to take it easy on ya, but nah. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. You're so bad, got me feeling so good. Showing you up like I know that I would. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Feeling inspired 'cause the tables have turned. Yeah, I'm on fire, said I know that it burned.
ECW universe, I don't know how to work a camera, but it's okay. Smackdown, slowly approaching. And what is this? Three-way, triple threat. Sadly not a three-way dance, but a triple threat. We got me and two other people I don't give a shit about. You know why I don't give a shit about them? Because they're not you, Accuracy. You see, might have had some history with Jeremy McGlass and, had some history with plenty of other people in this company. But they're not you, Inaccuracy. I'm not wrestling you on Smackdown, Inaccuracy, and it's driving me nuts. So, what I'm gonna do in extremely dominant fashion is these two chumps, ECW legends, whatever, these two chumps, one that I've retired before, and one that I don't even give a shit enough about to mention his name. So I'm just gonna call him Nameless. I'm not even gonna acknowledge that he's even in this, because they're not a threat to me anymore. They are not a threat to me anymore. They haven't been a threat to me in a long time. What I'm gonna do is, before this match even takes place, I'm just gonna beat him up. And if I can't get to him, I'm gonna get to him in the ring. And I'm just gonna beat him up. I'm gonna lay him out. I'll pin one of them. I'll kill him dead. I'll snap their necks. And then I'm gonna sit out there, Inaccuracy, and I'm gonna wait for you to show up. I'm gonna wait for you to come down to the ring like a man. I'm gonna wait for you to come down to the ring and fight me. Cause yeah, call all stars. You came and gone. You might have got the win, but this isn't over by a long shot. Not at all. All the little mind games, all the little, I'm gonna appear in the parking lot whenever the hell I please. No. I am setting a battleground on Smackdown. And when I clear the debris and open up, I'm gonna sit there and I will hijack this fucking show until you show up. Now, if they gotta take me out by tranking me, or have 900 security officers that I'm just gonna beat the shit out of again anyway, come out and stop me, that's on them. That's on Ryan Paul Jones. That's on all these other fucking people that run ECW, whatever. Some secret society that runs ECW, I'm sure. But you know what? That's gonna be on them. What's on you and me is meeting in that ring on Smackdown and finishing what we started. That's all I'm looking forward to. Fuck this match that I'm in. Just want you, Inaccuracy, and I want you all to myself. And on Smackdown, I'm gonna get it. Because if you don't show up, I'm just gonna burn your fucking house down.
CW. It's the #1 best damn thing since day one. The strapping young lad, Jeremy McGlass. And at Monday Night Raw, in case you missed it, I beat the judge for my Money in the Bank confirmation. And I'm going to be at Money in the Bank. But tonight, well, I'm going to win Money in the Bank. But tonight, I got a match with two dudes, Ed Gucci and AJ Hawks. And AJ, I gotta say something, man. You know, we've been through a lot. Me and you've ruined my career. I came back. And now, it's better than ever. I'm back. I'm the best. Hey, I'm trying to shoot a promo here, bro.
Hey, what, dude, I have to talk to you, man. This wine right here, I'm selling right now, and it is so good.
Okay,
pal,
go over here.
I want you to have this wine because
I don't. Well, here, hey, Aether, go take the wine to Aether, man.
But
go over here, man.
Why would I take it to him when I could take it to you, huh?
Yeah, Aether, get him out of here.
Why would I do? Well,
just get him the hell out of here.
Hey, man, just back up for a second, okay? I don't
security. Get RPJ. Yeah. Get somebody.
Hey, I want you to take the fucking wine, McGlaston. This is your wine. I want your fucking head.
Get him out.
I want get
him
get
out
off me. What? I will have your head, McGlaston.
Get him out of here.
I will fucking kill you.
All right, just cut it. Just cut it.
They say one door closed, the other one open. See, Extreme Rules, Money Gang came up short. But the next night, the door to Gucci's WrestleMania moment was open when Gucci defeated y'all beloved Sean Walsh. But here tonight, Gucci still got two obstacles to go through. Jeremy McGlasson and AJ Hawks. See, Gucci and y'all probably had some heat or some smoke in the past, but Gucci really don't remember because Gucci smoked and drank too much. He partied too much. He did. But tonight, y'all boys don't want no smoke. Not with Gucci. Not with the money in the bank is at stake. So, till later, boys. Get Gucci.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Smackdown. Some words being exchanged. All three of the men in this next match, and this is a definitive preview of what's to come in the Money in the Bank 3 ladder match. Anything goes. There's no countouts here. These triple threat matches can be combustible. They can be very volatile and explosive. There's no telling. Jeremy McGlasson, I think, might have to be the dark horse here, though, today. He finally got the victory over the judge on Raw to get into Money in the Bank. AJ Hawks has been a constant thorn in his side. We also saw a glimpse of something unexpected there, and it looked like I don't know, a very different Sam Monroe than we've seen at the Slammy Awards, who confronted Jeremy McGlasson backstage before being thrown off the premises by security.
Oh, there's no telling where that one's gonna lead. There's a lot of history pinned up in that one right there.
Yeah, a lot of history, a lot of things perhaps we don't know that happened behind closed doors between Sam Monroe and Jeremy McGlasson as well. So also, there's so much going on here. There's Lewis Rivers here and there. You got to think he's not going to be far away from Ed Gucci and vying for the best interest of the money thing here, especially in a match that's already no disqualification. And then of course, there's this man, AJ Hawks, who is still spiraling out of control despite another Money in the Bank match here with a high possibility of becoming Mr. Money in the Bank, possibly cashing in even a second time. He said that he doesn't even care about this match tonight. He doesn't care about Money in the Bank. He wants inaccuracy, and he said, he would go as far as it takes to get the inaccuracy. We don't even know if inaccuracy is here or not either.
Let's put it this way. I mean, when you look at it, he is so far out of it now. That world title does not mean anything to him. It used to mean the world to him, and now it means nothing.
You'd almost think that inaccuracy is the one that cost him the world championship, and that's not the case. That was Riddlin, and he seemingly buried the hatchet with Riddlin in that Hell in a Cell match, despite them both being in Money in the Bank coming up. Just again, we thought AJ Hawks has spiraled out of control in the past, but he is on a lunatic fringe, speeding down the railroad right now.
He is, like, bar none, tipping off a Richter scale if he was an earthquake right now.
It's radioactive levels here exceeding the limits. And here comes Ed Gucci. I don't get the new entrance here. I guess it leads you to believe that he is the money prospect of Raw right now.
Well, I mean, when you're the money gang and you got money to spend, you can establish all the theatrics you want for your entrance.
Like Gucci, feeling like he's on top of the world. I guess he feels like he's got Shawn Nice off of his back for the moment after that victory on Raw. Perhaps he's got bigger things to worry about, though, with the imminent return of Ray Geddes. Heard from Ray Geddes on Raw. You got to think the feud between the Money Gang and the Rated Scorpions is far from over. Right now, Ed Gucci wants to be the man on top of that ladder at Money in the Bank 3 with the briefcase in hand. Tonight, he's got to outlast, maybe even outsmart McGlasson and AJ Hawks, a former two-time World Heavyweight Champion and a former World Heavyweight Champion together here.
Not only a former World Heavyweight Champion, you have a former Money in the Bank winner as well.
There's a lot of championships being spread between these three men. I mean, Ed Gucci is the longest-reigning Intercontinental Champion, former Hardcore Champion. And AJ Hawks, a former three-time Hardcore Champion, who's also a a current ECW Grand Slam Champion. I mean, this is a very star-studded match here on SmackDown we're getting tonight.
A lot of ECW history and prestige spread in between them.
So this is anybody's ball game. This is not one-on-one. You're going to have eyes in the back of your head, have that head on a swivel at all times here. And wait a second, Ed Gucci and AJ Hawks clearing the ring here. That was an I thought we were going to see maybe a 2-on-1 here on McGlasson. Look at Jeremy here.
Oh, he's bringing AJ in the hard way.
And Gucci.
Oh, but he walked right into Gucci though.
Look at this, the power of Ed Gucci. Jeremy McGlasson is a heavyweight by all means. And Gucci is just holding on to him here with this combination of suplexes and a different suplex every time. We're find out AJ just backing away, kind of letting these two running, eyeballing out there, maybe looking for the accuracy. I'm not sure what's going on here. Winds up. Wait a second, Jeremy, an early Eastern Lariat on Ed Gucci. Oh, AJ connects with a knee right after the Lariat.
Picking your time, picking your spot, that's what it is.
And it's like, oh, he Snapdragon suplex Jeremy McGlasson on his head.
Just came out of nowhere with that Snapdragon.
Able to circumvent that dragon's waist line and give a kick right to the sternum. He's back in the ring here. Oh, cut off though. Looks like things are breaking down here. Both men targeting Jeremy McGlasson, it appears. Oh no, wait, here's the 2-on-1. AJ Hawks and Ed Gucci with a choke slam. And AJ going right for Ed Gucci here.
Oh, he got him. As Detroit said, he did the deed with the Falcon Arrow.
And he sealed that one. Grinding the knuckles here into Ed Gucci's temples. Oh, and then a couple, 2 or 3 big punches, and AJ Hawks taken completely out of the ring. We've seen this at Extreme Rules. Jeremy winded up like that on Judge, and Judge was knocked clear out of the ring a couple of times as well. The Irish whip here. Gucci tries to go up and over, and he connects with a kick to the midsection.
Jeremy outsmarting Gucci there, one step ahead of the game on him.
I gotta say so far, Jeremy McGlasson is trying to seize control of this match here. Jeremy's had some very big offense here early on both competitors, AJ and Ed Gucci.
Well, if you're going off of a scorecard boxing UFC style match, I'd have to say Jeremy's ahead on the leaderboard.
AJ running some interference there. Ed Gucci really landed on his neck and put a side effect to Ed Gucci here. This match is breaking down here. AJ wants to realize the damage they've done. He's got him trapped here on the road. Oh, spikes him again. Good night. Ed Gucci went out of this thing. Look at the power of McGlasson here.
Jeremy's right there. And you have to think, the winner of this is they're riding high on some momentum going into Money in the Bank.
Oh, big elbow from Jeremy in the middle of the ring. All to himself in a 2 count.
I'm saying Gucci's on the outside. That's a perfect opportunity there for McGlasson.
McGlasson capitalized. Oh, kick right to the back of the knee, forcing him to break that hold.
Oh, there's those punches.
Firing away. Ed Gucci dropping like a bag of bricks there. And more of them.
Oh, he's not even giving up, going straight to it.
Gucci here, take it to the outside again. AJ's going after him now. Let's get back to the ring. Wait a second.
Oh, McGlasson talking to the referee there.
A little bit of involvement there. AJ's going to capitalize on it. Look at this. He's just carrying Jeremy around. Oh! Using the turnbuckle and just throwing him down. Now for the first time we have AJ Hawks and Ed Gucci here. Mano a mano in the ring. Jeremy McGlasson rendered the outside here. Gucci turning things around to stop it away on AJ Hawks now.
Oh, it's almost like a message to Ray Geddes there.
Tried to steal this. Didn't hook the leg. Only gets a 1 count here. I'd say AJ Hawks used to be the smallest competitor in the match, and Ed Gucci was really been hitting the irons here lately. Ed Gucci looks like he's got the most muscle mass. Wait, AJ Hawks showing what he's got in the tank. Oh, the Death Valley driver already.
That's been his go-to as of late at Death Valley.
Jeremy breaking the pin up here at 2.5. AJ lands on his feet. Incredible agility there. Oh no, to a fireman's carry here from Jeremy. Oh, he flag Jackson.
I didn't know if we were going to see another DVD or not.
I thought we might there. That's a move we've seen from Gucci. Wait a second, AJ. He's got Jeremy lined up. Sanity connects.
He caught it. Oh, but Gucci needed to capitalize.
Through to the triple threat scenarios here. Ed Gucci taking advantage of the chaos and going back to these suplexes here again. This time on AJ Hawks. Look at this horrible suplex at the end.
Jeremy's still out. Oh, he's moving now. I was saying Gucci has a chance.
And AJ just cleared out of the ring. 2, is this enough? No. A moment too late there. If you would have pinned him right off of that knee, it would have been fresh.
Jeremy with just a little bit too much time to recover.
Another clothesline, Eastern Lariat again. Capitalize.
Jeremy came up like a house of fire and hit that lariat.
Oh, look at the streak there from Jeremy. What a suplex. AJ sneaking in, trying to take the pin here. No dice on that one. McGlasson was there. Oh, spin out powerbomb. Jeremy McGlasson running roughshod right now.
No, they are not even pulling punches now. We're seeing power bombs and suplexes left and right now.
Oh, Gucci's looking for the knee there. Oh no! AJ breaking that up. And wait a second. Oh, he's looking maybe for an air raid siren there. Jeremy fighting out of it. Wait a second today. Wait a second. Speaking of the Death Valley driver.
Jeremy got him.
He's got him up. Oh, there it is. The King Slayer.
And that's out. Oh.
Both men are down though.
Jeremy's exhausted.
He's got to make a cover here. He's got to pin AJ Hawks.
What is?
Oh, this is
Jeremy, you're making a mistake.
Oh, this is going to cost him here. He put away the judge with that on Raw. Look at AJ Hawks firing back in this. Another knee to his chin. Might have been knocked out from that one. Oh, look at Ed Gucci now with the power. Oh, man, another suplex. Wind right out of AJ Hawks with that one. Oh, Jeremy, he's definitely out from that knee. And Ed Gucci's looking to capitalize here. He's got him up in that position for this powerbomb, and there it is. Wait, Jeremy's back up again. Oh, no. Oh, Gucci shifts the momentum for a reversal there.
He better pen AJ. This is Gucci's chance right here.
AJ was still down there. Goes for the cover, but is it too late here? The 2 count and he gets the shoulder up. Oh, it's Buster. You've seen this is kind of in the tell this match so far. Just those momentary lapses before making the cover. Gucci goes for another cover here on AJ Hawks. Kicks out again. But AJ with a knee lift there to Ed Gucci. Jeremy has finally made it up to his feet.
But there's no like big pinfalls here. There's no like clear to dominating force. It's been each of them have had their moments here.
We've seen the insanity. We've seen the spin up powerbomb from Gucci. We've seen the Cable Slayer, and there's another clothesline from Jeremy McGlasson, and AJ just got headed by that one almost. Jeremy feeling it. Oh, wait a second. Shoulder block to Gucci here. Another shoulder block off the ropes.
Jeremy has Eastern Lariat all the way around.
Calling back the Extreme Rules again. That match with the judge. Gucci stunned to the shoulder blocks, and there's a big axe handle. Crowning him here from the top rope.
Jeremy giving him I will rule you.
Here from behind. Still good. Wait a second. We've seen him deliver this to the judge. Oh, sets it up, and there's the strapping DDT. Hooking the leg here.
And AJ, is he there? Oh.
Wait a second. Look at this. He caught AJ. Almost throwing him into the air.
Damn, I almost thought he's going to throw him out of the ring there, Cole.
Oh, that was close. He looked like he was going to at least hang him out to dry. Back at AJ up here. Oh, kick to the thigh. Rocking AJ. He got buckled from that one. Ed Gucci was still out. Big clothesline. And AJ Hawks clearing the apron really there.
Oh, but Jeremy looks like he has something in mind.
Oh, he's got something big in mind. A suicide dive. Jeremy's circling back around here. Wait a second. Wait, again. Aids from Raw, Lewis Rivers. And he's armed and dangerous here today. He's got another steel chair.
Oh, Jeremy's not backing down.
Lewis Rivers laying out Jeremy McGlasson with that steel chair. AJ Hawks is still down. Ed Gucci is recovering here on the inside of the ring. His business partner still is through the chair. He's not done. Lewis Rivers is going under the ring here today, right in front of us.
You know what he's getting.
Oh my God, no way. He's got a table.
We always know we got a bloodthirsty crowd that always wants the tables. Well, they're about to get them.
And AJ pulling himself up over here on the other side of the ring there by the ring apron. Oh, he's got Jeremy now by the head. Jeremy was still reeling from that chair shot. He had no idea. And the referee can't do anything about this. This is a no disqualification match here.
Oh,
No. Not like this. Not the Jeremy McGlasson, who he was on fire in this match, and now he's been completely disposed of by Lewis Rivers.
And look at that. Lewis taking a curtsy for his immaculate work.
There's the signal here saying the money is in the money gang's hand here. Lewis circling back around for AJ Hawks. Wait a second. AJ off the ring apron. Oh, takes out Lewis Rivers. Elbow. The Madman technician always unpredictable. Lewis with his body had a plan. And it blows up in his face here once again.
This is one of those things, though, that has the distraction. Is it gonna work enough? Because this is taking energy and time out of AJ now, out of Jeremy to deal with this.
Gucci over here making sure that Jeremy McGlasson is out from going through that table. AJ, though, I don't think Gucci realizes that AJ is turning things around on Lewis Rivers, bouncing him off the LED ring post there. There's AJ scooping him up. Oh no, we might be looking at a Death Valley driver on the outside of the ring here to Lewis Rivers today. Oh no, wait a second. This is what he's thinking. He did this to Riddle back at Extreme Rules. No, just pancakes him on the ring apron. Right on that LED this time.
I mean, this might work to their disadvantage. AJ, he looks fired up off of this now.
AJ benefiting from the chaos here. If the Money Gang was looking forward to Money in the Bank, the Madman Technician just broke the bank with that one. AJ making his way back around over here near us. Ed Gucci's made it back to the ring. AJ's going to the top turn, but Gucci cuts the ball. Jeremy McGlasson is still out here right in front of us today. And Ed Gucci, look at the strength here, the poise.
The power. He's just holding him up there.
Oh, just all the blood rushing to the head for a superplex straight out of the sky. This might be enough to finish off AJ here. 2, is this it? No. What a move there from Ed Gucci. My God.
AJ is still ever resilient. But like I said earlier, I think the damage is done. I think there's too much time. The distraction, it's all in the Money Gang's favor now.
Oh, AJ blocks that. There's a low elbow there. Oh, and he goes right back to the midsection with the knee. Winds up in a big clothesline of his own. It's hard to say this match. I mean, all three of the men up to this point hit all of their big moves. AJ here is looking for something. Taking a lot of time here on the ring apron, and Ed Gucci is trying to recover from that huge clothesline. They're disoriented Gucci, ring his bell, get hit with a forearm like that. He's throwing his hands in the air. Then fuck it here, he's gonna do something else. But, no! Gucci tried to throw a punch and got stunned. Oh, there's a knee to the face.
There's one way to get around what you don't want to do. Just springboard, knee to the face.
Oh, look at the look in AJ Hawks' eyes here today. He realizes where he's got Gucci at in the center of the ring, all to himself.
Oh, he's looking for it.
No Lewis Rivers, no Jeremy McGlasson, and Insanity is next to Ed Gucci here.
That could be it. There's the 1, the 2, 3.
And AJ Hawks, possibly the most capable man going in the Money in the Bank, builds a ton of momentum here tonight on Smackdown.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if anyone has the capabilities of handling any crazy situations with multiple men, it's the man who literally has multiple brain personalities going on right now.
The Money Gang had a plan, and it worked for them on Raw, but this was not a one-on-one match. As we talked about from the very beginning, eliminating Sean Walsh was one thing, but game planning for Jeremy McGlasson, which seemed to work, but you couldn't prepare for the unpredictability of AJ Hawks. Lewis Rivers was caught off guard there. It almost what you got to think if they would have got down to a 2-on-1 situation here, it would have been game over for AJ Hawks.
Oh, absolutely. It's hard when the numbers game is on the side of the Money Gang. It's a game over equation for you.
Looking very strong, whether he cares to be in Money in the Bank or not. He's going, and he's going decisively like this.
Well, AJ, you're starting to fall under my trap. I don't think you understand how this little game of mine works. Nah, you don't really understand. I understand you just had a match. You had a match with two individuals who you claimed didn't really matter in the long run. That's quite a bit of a complete burial, if you ask me. The fact that they're a waste of your time. I could have imagined if one of them, the one guy that you claimed didn't matter to you in the long run, would have pinned you 1, 2, 3. By the way, happy Rusev Day, everybody. But, listen, Anthony, AJ, whatever you would like to be called, since we're deciding that the fourth wall does not exist, let's talk mano-a-mano here. The fact remains is that I run this game, and I always will run this game. This is my game. See, now you're going through that cycle. The desperation. You just want me. You want my fucking guts. You want them laid out all over the floor so that you can play with them and rub it all over yourself. That ain't gonna happen. Because as your guard is down, you know for a fact that I'm just going to attack you. You can't do anything about it because I am always one step ahead. Just when you think that you've made 2 steps forward, you end up taking 4 to 5 back. Now, if you want me, I am here in the arena. Come find me. However, I will address you in a physical manner when I say. And if that's not what you're looking forward to, well then you're going to have to find a new game to play. Go conjure up your Nintendo system and maybe set the rules on easy. Because that's the only time that you can be in control. Because when I'm in control, I'm more like the Dark Souls of your fucking existence. Oh, Jesus, you fucking idiots. Like I said, I'm here. I'm waiting. I'll even sit back and let you get the first punch if you want. I'll let you do that. See ya. Maybe.
Wait a second. Inaccuracy here. Striking AJ Hawks again. AJ snap. Jeremy McGlasson trying to get to the backstage area. Jeremy McGlasson running into a big problem here. And an enraged AJ Hawks. AJ throwing him into the ring apron on into the steel ring steps. Well, anyway, folks, as we get some help out here for Jeremy McGlasson following this attack. Up next, Brandon Wolf, All-Stars champion, takes on the cross-country king, Mike Mitchell. One-on-one. We'll hear from both of these men in just a moment. For more Smackdown Live on the ECW Network.
What's up, ECW fans? It's your boy, the Cross Country King here, and I know what all you must be thinking. Bobby, why are you in such a good mood? After you lost to Eric Silva on the last NXT before 2K18, and then RPJ on the very premiere episode of the 2K18 NXT kicked you out of the building. Well, have no fear, ladies and gentlemen. That is because I saw who I'm facing tonight. And thank you, RPJ. Thank you. Because who you're putting me up against tonight is none other than one of the greatest, if not best, wrestlers of all time in CAW Wrestling. And if you don't believe me, check out the top 100 of the CWI list. The current, reigning, defending CAW All-Star Champion, Brandon Wolf. And oh boy, let me tell you, I've been waiting for this opportunity since I set foot here in the CAW world, because this is my opportunity to show everyone what I am capable of. This is my opportunity to show the people over at the CAW All-Stars 10 who still haven't hooked me up, by the way. 931-639-9300. Get that for y'all's head. Call me. Book me. But hey, you know what? That's fine, because after what I do to Brandon Wolf tonight, I'm going to show you why I deserve to represent the ECW brand at CAW All-Stars 10. And Brandon Wolf, let me tell you this. I want you to think about these questions going through your head tonight when you're facing me. After I defeat you, all I gotta say is, think about it. Think about these questions. How long can I hold on to this title? How long can I be champion? How long until the Cross Country King gets his opportunity and beats you for that title? Because I'll tell you what, Brandon Wolf, you're one of the best. But I'm simply better than you. And tonight, I'm going to prove that when I go wolf hunting, because I just happen to get my hunting license, baby. And Eric Silva, as for you, don't think for 1 second that you and I are done. We are far from over, my friend. Just because I'm going wolf hunting doesn't mean we have unfinished business. So Eric Silva, all I want you to do tonight is take a seat and watch closely, as what I do to Brandon Wolf tonight is gonna be you eventually. Brandon, I'll see you later tonight. Hail to the king.
I'm very excited to be in NXT tonight. And my opponent, Bobby Mitchell, couldn't be any better of a guy to pick for me. This guy's excited to face me. This guy wants to prove what kind of competitor he is, not just in NXT, not just in ECW, but in CW in its entirety, and why everyone's eyes should be on him. And that's one great mindset to have. Good for him. But tonight, Bobby, you're going to be treated like a student. And the lesson is going to be respect. And the reason will be, a little while back, you were walking down the hallway, and I noticed you. So I stuck my hand out so you can properly introduce yourself to me. And what did you do? Just brush me off like I was a nobody. You never do that to a guy like me. You never do that to a veteran in this business. Tonight's lesson, I'm going to make that perfectly clear. So you should never make this mistake again. And when I'm done with you, when the lesson is over, I'm going to be facing whoever wants to step up. Whoever I'm put up against in NXT to work my way up to that NXT Championship match that I want. Matt Black, you are the champion. Your eyes are solely on me whenever I'm on screen. Whenever I pop up, you are the first man to watch. You're the first man to take notice. Because you know that I will get my opportunity. But the real question is, when?
Folks, welcome back. We're getting ready to move on into the latter half of our program. We heard from both Brandon Wolf, who's on his way down to the ring right now, the CAW All-Stars champion, and his opponent here today, Bobby Mitchell. This is a highly anticipated match here. A little bit of a surprise treat that we're getting here on Smackdown tonight. Bobby Mitchell, of course, who was denied access to the building on NXT earlier this week. RPJ, you've seen on Twitter earlier tonight, said, hey, you know what, you behaved yourself, and here's your reward. You get a chance to prove yourself. You know, Bobby has been campaigning for a CAW All-Stars 10 match, and wow, if you can impress the champion, maybe even beat Brandon Wolf your one-on-one, then who knows? He might even find himself even higher up on that CAW All-Stars card when the time comes.
Oh, absolutely. He's been vying, been going at it, wanting to be part of the CAW All-Stars 10. And well, here's your chance. Like RPJ said, this is an opportunity for him tonight. The chance to make a mark.
Yeah, definitely. There's been a lot of speculation. Brandon Wolf has become quite the world beater, quite the traveler here as he's been showing up in various promotions outside of Eldorado Championship Wrestling. Of course, he just returned to Eldorado Championship Wrestling recently. But, we got, wait a second, Bobby Mitchell here bypassing the entrance to come through the crowd through the barricade here. What is he doing? What is he doing?
He's done it.
Oh no! Oh! The Death Valley driver to Brandon Wolf. The referee's already called for the bell here. Bobby Mitchell's trying to make an impact, yo.
Could you imagine the impact that would have just made?
Well, we gotta take a look at this again. Brandon Wolf was waiting for Bobby Mitchell's interest like the rest of us were, and Bobby Mitchell, he said earlier he was going wolf hunting, and he was trying to steal this thing.
And so close. So close.
Alright, Bobby Mitchell has been running off the rails of late. We were wondering, what the toll was going to be on him psychologically after losing that big match on NXT 2 weeks ago to Eric Silva. Not only losing to Eric Silva, but losing the opportunity to challenge for a championship at Money in the Bank. But I said we just see this completely unhinged, more aggressive side of Bobby Mitchell coming out by the week now.
Oh, his characteristics, his demeanor has completely changed. I mean, we've seen bits and pieces before that match in NXT of him snapping, but now it's almost a full-fledged snap. Just an aggressive mean streak from Bobby. That jealousy, this is the easiest way to say that jealousy has taken over.
He's said in the past that he has almost like a split Jekyll and Hyde personality. I think we're really starting to see it come out of him here. He said that jealousy has pushed him over the edge at times. I mean, he has laid into Brandon Wolf here. Brandon Wolf is a top-level competitor here, as we were talking about. Bobby Mitchell is continuing to tee off on him. He's going to trap in the turnbuckle. Oh, what a kick to the face. Hit the ropes the second time here.
Another one.
Like, Brandon Wolf's barely holding onto those ropes to stay on his feet, and 3 kicks drops him there.
Those 3 straight shots right to the face, right in a row.
Oh, another 2 count here. Bobby Mitchell starting to turn that aggression towards the official here. Referee's not backing down. No, that arguing with the official's not going to help you win the match. And there's a kick to the spine, focusing all of his attacks here on the neck and on the lower back.
I will say, I'm impressed that Bobby stayed away after NXT, after RPJ sent him away. I thought he'd find a way to get into that arena and attack Eric.
Well, he's been tweeting. He's not taking his eye off of Eric Silva. He said that things are far from finished with him. He even said it here tonight on air. But I think he realized the bigger prize here. What I was going to say before Bobby Mitchell interrupted and went after the match is that. We haven't seen the CAW All-Stars Championship defended here at ECW yet. And you got to think that, anybody, including Bobby Mitchell here, is wanting to, maybe drop his name in the hat here. Have Brandon Wolf bring the title with him. Oh, almost like a senton there, the springboard.
Well, right after that huge springboard DDT hitting that senton.
Oh, it looks like
Braden's busted open.
Yeah, he looked like he got caught from an elbow earlier. There's a nice combination of kicks. Bobby Mitchell, rock, Brandon Wolf getting back into this. Oh, this is a clothesline though. Bobby catches him with another elbow. Shoots him off into the ropes here and goes through the legs. Oh, catches him with the Hurricanrana.
Catches him with that nice Hurricanrana.
And again, the confidence just overflowing here for Bobby Mitchell. I said, you got to think this is, it's not only sending a message to Brandon Wolf, but it's sending a message to other people, like Eric Silva, maybe even the Matt Black here, Walter Scott. Hey, he's hanging with the CAW All-Star champion, and he came in again with a plan. We've seen that same kind of strategy trying to catch Eric Silva off guard in that big match that they had. Brandon Wolf has been struggling to really put together offense here.
I'll say Bobby's been in control for the most, I would say, the better part of this whole match.
We're really starting to see Bobby Mitchell find his footing here in ECW. Looks like Wolf tosses him through the ropes here. He goes up and over with another senton. Lands on his feet this time.
Oh, but even with landing on his feet, if you just caught the end of that amount of wear and tear that Bobby has had on him, it is taking effect.
One more time here in slow motion. That's a very good point. You can see how he kind of dropped to a knee, had to steady himself there. We've seen this kind of offense from Brandon Wolf in the past. Brandon Wolf, you have to really be able to prevent him from putting together offense like this. Bobby being caught off guard there with the strikes to set up that big dive. Now both men here on the outside of the ring for the first time. Brandon Wolf's no stranger to adversity here. Bobby Mitchell is going to find out the hard way. Wait a second, throws him right onto the barricade.
Oh, Brandon did say he's going to teach him a lesson in respect.
I think that's what this all comes down to here. Bobby Mitchell, obviously one to throw respect to the wayside, but wow, he's got his back aligned there on the barricade that time.
Honestly, taking shots to the barricade is a surefire way to try to teach some respect into someone.
Yeah, that's an innovative way to belly back suplex somebody there. Brandon Wolf here going up where he's comfortable again from that top rope. Bobby Mitchell here slowly up to his feet, and Wolf comes off the top of the crossbody.
He had target acquired and put the crosshairs on, and huge crossbody.
Looks like the first cover here from Brandon Wolf so far in this match, and he'll get a 2 count off of it.
And now Brandon's taking control.
Yeah, a little bit of turnabout here too, focusing on the neck with that. And there's a hurricanrana of his own.
Very snapped hurricanrana. It just turns around, disorients Bobby there.
Bobby again slowly getting up to his feet here. We're starting to see the effects of the match. You can't put away Brandon Wolf quickly, which is a little bit of a statement in itself. And you get into these deeper waters, you're going to have trouble. Bobby Mitchell here. Oh, what a powerbomb. Spiking him almost with that.
That's a good way to catch him.
No, the springboard 450 from Bobby Mitchell here. The cross-country king coming in spades. Looks to recover. And another 2 again. I have to say, I think no disrespect to other men on the roster that Bobby Mitchell's faced up to this point, but I'm going to say that I think Brandon Wolf is the highest level competition that he's faced, and he's finding out why Brandon's the All-Stars champion here.
But to the point, Bobby is hanging in there. Bobby so far has been tit for tat for every move so far.
He hasn't answered. Oh, he comes up short there, looking for a leg drop on the middle rope, but Brandon has got the arm clutch here. Big clothesline for Brandon Wolf.
Oh, he's looking for the cover.
Oh, and look at the look on Brandon Wolf's face. He only gets a 2. Bobby got the shoulder up there, and that goes to your point there. He's hanging in. Both of these men able to kick out. Oh, another big clothesline drops him to the outside this time.
Oh, but yeah, the blood is just flowing, and he is fired up. Oh.
Bobby saw it coming and cuts him off at the pass this time. Not letting him go 2 for 2 on those big dives to the outside. Bobby Mitchell proving here just how cerebral he can be. He lays in a combination of strikes.
I'm not sure, but this may be the best game plan to Bobby we have seen.
And he's not wasting any time here. He's not going to argue. He's not going to take an early cover. Wait a second, goes for a tire driver instead. 2. Oh, Brandon Wolf able to barely kick out there with enough hip strength. There's only a couple things we haven't seen here. We might be seeing it here though today. Maybe a cross-country kick. He's looking for it. Oh, Wolf got out of the way. And a face off.
Oh, face buster.
Quirks that one on him. Took the leg.
And I'd have to say, with all the damage done to the Wolf's head and neck area, that one kick might be it. That might be it. That might be the one thing that could put him away good.
We've seen Bobby Mitchell unload with them in the past. But he's really started to focus and pick his shots with that cross-country kick more. But Brandon Wolf here with a drop kick on the ring apron. Oh. Wow, what a match between these two. He's coming out guns blazing from the very beginning here. Brandon Wolf going to a familiar place here in the turnbuckle. Bobby Mitchell trying to shake off the cobwebs from that drop kick.
Brandon, he's setting up something.
Oh,
he has him on the shoulders.
The fireman's carry right here. Oh, there's the neck breaker.
That upper part of that neck, that head region just completely laid across the knee of Brandon.
He drops him high on that as well. Just really, like I said, focusing on the neck and the cervical area. Oh, what a kick in the corner. He was looking for that a moment ago. What's this? Brandon Wolf with a handspring into a moonsault. He's not done. Surprised he didn't go for
maybe looking for the end.
Oh, you know it.
Here we go.
He's got him Fisherman here. Fisherman here. Wolf how connects. Bobby Mitchell spiked in the center of the ring.
That might be it. That's probably it.
It was an effort. He said it was a game-changing performance for Bobby Mitchell here. But again, in the end, learning why Brandon Wolf is not only the Call All-Stars champion, why he's able to win championships really everywhere he goes, why he has got his eyes set on becoming a future NXT Championship #1 contender here.
Oh, well, it's one of those things. I would say Bobby took the most of this opportunity. He may not have won, but it definitely is a game changer in his book. Definitely took the Call All-Stars champion to the limit. But on that other point, the Call All-Stars champion Brandon Wolf makes an emphatic statement. Once again, he's coming for the NXT championship.
Yeah, you have to think here that maybe Brandon Wolf knows Matt Black had to be watching this closely. He's looking for those weaknesses. He's going to find something. That's Matt Black's key to victory, is finding those things to exploit when it comes to his one-on-one matches. And, he's studying Brandon Wolf every opportunity that he gets. Brandon Wolf.
There's not one champion that's been as underhanded and dastardly with most game plan and cerebral than Matt Black at this point.
Brandon Wolf continuing his celebration here, cleaning himself up a little bit. Bobby Mitchell. Oh, Bobby couldn't stand the loss here. His plan backfired again, and he just gets sent over the ropes this time.
I'll see that anger.
Maybe he was going to show some respect, but he tried to get a one-up on the champion here again. But hey, up next, we have a huge six-man tag main event coming your way on Smackdown. Tiger Baraki teaming up for the first time with the world champions, the Forever Youngblood. And we've seen this alliance forming today. Recently, we were wondering what it was going to lead to. We have a little bit of some clarity here. The British Hit Squad and Scott Adams teaming up on the other side of this match.
Oh, indeed. It's the invasion of the British.
Quicksilver is the winner! No!
And he nails it! Boo! Has one cost title.
What the fuck?
Kevin Gavin's back!
Evan Rockville making his return to CAW Wrestling here tonight. Anaconda Bison Shawn Ross is tapping.
Up the stage.
Wait a minute.
Oh yeah! Oh.
Yes! Yes!
This night, Ray Geddes got the best of Ben Hitman.
No, he's settling for the end here. No, now Redemption Road. AJ Young has cashed in, and now he's CAW All-Stars champion.
anarchists versus funarchists.
These three men are attacking the All-Stars champion.
AJ's gonna steal it to become the first ever two-time CAW All-Stars champion.
This one simple mistake that gave Sean O'Connor the victory.
Cody wins! Cody wins!
Cody just beat Casey Gordon.
Cody's won the tournament!
What is going on here? Are we having our first ever CAW All-Stars dance-off?
Oh man, it's time for my top 10 metal albums of the Rumble.
Steel chair.
Oh no.
Wait,
what?
It's the NXT order!
Is now the first ever CAW All-Stars Women's Champion. Bowser's down.
He's done it! He's the new John Pro champion!
The Disciples have just won the CAW All-Stars tag team titles.
Mason Kronik regains his championship.
He's got him!
Brandon Wolf is the CAW All-Stars World Heavyweight Champion.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.
Hey folks, welcome back. Main event time is upon us, and it is a 6-man tag match here on Smackdown. See the British Hit Squad on their way down the ring, conspicuous by the absence of their manager that we saw with them on NXT, Wade Norton. But today, these two in their, I guess you could say their official debut after weeks of just attacking opponents and even in laying, they made a statement on NXT versus the Franco brothers. We recapped all of that at the beginning of the night here. The British Hit Squad are by all means a unit and a force to be reckoned with. And we're waiting to see who's going to be going in the tag team turmoil, but chances are if these two are in there, Forever Youngblood better be taking notes here tonight.
Oh yeah, they are definitely one cohesive team. Like, I don't think we've had anyone so far that's been as cohesive and more game plan and mission oriented than them two.
Well, they come out, safety off, shots lined up, and when they take their shot, you've seen it so far. Everybody has just been left in their wake. Speaking of leaving people in their wake, there was a man who was taking interest in the British Hit Squad himself, another Englishman in Scott Adams. And Scott Adams sent quite the message, not only Tiger Baraki, but just to everybody here at ECW back at Extreme Rules 3, when he put Master Adams out of commission with that nasty jackknife powerbomb off the side of the stage.
Oh, he absolutely killed him with that powerbomb. I mean, we haven't even heard from him since then. So you
got to think that the Adams Galaxy are down a member following that. Scott Adams continuing his reign of destruction here. Now he's got to deal with Tiger Baraki come Money in the Bank 3, and you got to think there's going to be some animosity there. Speaking of Tiger Baraki, man, came up short qualifying for that Money in the Bank 3 match, but getting an opportunity in the form of Scott Adams at Money in the Bank. This is going to be interesting here. This will be the first time possibly that we see Tiger and Scott Adams here in a sanctioned environment in the ring together.
Oh, it's definitely the first. You're right. This will be the first time that they have been, I guess, if you want to say, legally allowed to go after each other.
So far, anytime they've crossed paths in the ring to this point, Scott Adams got the drop. Tiger Baraki has been powerbombed onto the ring apron, powerbombed through tables. Scott Adams, powerbombed onto the ring steps even at one point. So we thought Aster was going to be able to stand up to Scott Adams, but he we already talked about what happened there. Now it's up to Tiger Baraki to carry that burden. Be the man, be the first man to defeat Scott Adams if he is successful at Money in the Bank 3.
Well, definitely. I mean, here's the thing. I don't know if the Young Bloods and Tiger can overcome just this sort of just demolishing team in the Hit Squad and Scott Adams. The amount of destruction that those three can ensue is just ungodly.
Yeah, we've got a very interesting dynamic here in this match. RPJ really putting together some opportunities here for some big combinations. Of course, the Forever Youngbloods proudly coming down. ECW World Tag Team Championships around their waist. Their eyes are firmly set on that Tag Team Turmoil match. You gotta think that they're ready for anybody, including the British Hit Squad, come Money in the Bank 3. Bishop has been calling out everybody, putting the entire locker room on notice. Now, after the performance that these two had at Extreme Rules, you gotta think that, the ball might be in their court despite the odds. Ed Gambit came up short in his Money in the Bank qualifying match on Raw this week as well, but not looking to slow down at all. The tag match is just moments from beginning here. Folks, it's been a wild night here so far. We've seen a lot of action, a lot of things building up, and it looks like Trevor Adams, Tiger Baraki are going to start this match off. Trevor Adams looking to grapple there, tie up, but Tiger Baraki goes right into a striking combination here.
We know Trevor's the striker of the Hit Squad, but maybe striking with Tiger isn't the best way to go.
Dropping the knee there on the apron already. Tiger Baraki, talk about maybe he had to overcome the being injured at the hands of Scott Adams, and maybe that's why they had offset him on Raw a little bit in that match versus Riddle, and he is wasting no time here. Very aggressive Tiger Baraki taking this to the outside of the ring here.
Like I said, he has to have this is his chance to get those frustrations out, and this is his prime opportunity because, like I said, this is the first chance he's going to be able to legally go after Scott Adams in an actual sanctioned match.
Yeah, you got to think here that he knows that Scott Adams is watching this closely. Goes up to the wait a second. Speaking of Scott Adams here, no, he had his eyes turned away from Adams there for a moment and gets thrown off the top turnbuckle. Timely opportunity there. It lands out. Tiger Baraki dropped hard off that top rope.
I'll say this is prime opportunity, and Scott taking advantage of everything he can with that.
Yeah, he's got his back to him again here. Needs to focus on where he's at here in the ring. Oh, Trevor Adams kicks him right in the side of the knee there. Way to dislocate the kneecap. Big shot to his shoulder blades here. Oh, there's a knee lift right to the chin. Knocks him up and over the ropes.
It's a huge knee lift. Tiger went clear straight out of the ring.
Gets you back on the outside again here already. Adams here, Trevor Adams got him in a fireman's carry. Look at the power here from this British grappler here. Oh, just drops him on the ring steps.
I'll say shuffling through all the steps just to get to that one head drop right there.
Tiger Baraki here starting to get dragged down by this offense. Y'all just choking him now on the ring apron. Tiger might need to make a tag here if he can to figure something out. He gets shot into the ropes. Wait a second, Scott Adams getting involved again. Oh, Tiger dropped to the outside of the ring this time. The referee getting involved, issuing a warning here. Tiger Baraki is out. He was clutching at his lower back there. Might have done some damage to the spinal area there as he went up and over the ropes in an awkward manner.
It's one of those things that you're just expecting to bounce off the ropes or catch the ropes or something. You're not expecting somebody to pull the ropes down and you go flying over them.
And Trevor Adams, they're capitalizing on that same spot. The lower back looked right into the point of those barricades separate there. And again now, second here, big uppercut just levels Tiger. Got him around the around the ankles. Oh my God!
Just swings him into the barricade.
And he hit head first right there again on the intersecting point of the barricade. Referee's up to a 7 count here. Trevor Adams is just taking apart Tiger Baraki move by move now. Tiger needs to make a tag here. Desperately need to make a tag. Oh, look at this. Cross faces him right in front of Bishop. This is just that punishing offense here from the British Hit Squad. And again, going in for more punches here.
Well, this match started out in a hellfire of Tiger strikes, but it is completely slowed down into the favor of the British Hit Squad and Scott Adams.
We haven't even seen any tag team work here yet. It's been still a one-on-one contest. As soon as I say that, tossed over into British Hit Squad territory here. There's a tag of Scott Adams. There's no affiliation outside of this match between the two Adams. They are not related. No! Oh, right to that taped shoulder. There we go. This is the first time we're seeing these two one-on-one here officially. Scott Adams is picking up right where Trevor Adams left off.
Well, see, just the utter disrespect, just rubbing his face right into the mat with that, too.
Oh, and just stomping on the face there. Oh, wait. Clutching him around the throat here. Taking his time, lining up. Oh, and a big punch. Tiger reeling from that one. Scott Adams here shoots him back into the turnbuckle again. They have completely cut off Tiger Baraki at this point. He can get his hands up to block any of these big shots.
And that one punch just rocked him.
Yeah, looks like the turnbuckle is the only thing holding him up here. Wait a second. Tag back to Trevor Adams here again. This power slam suplex combination.
And so far, this has been the most they have been working as a more well-cohesive team than anything so far. This squad of British men is very impressive so far.
Yeah, it's almost like a British takeover here in this main event. Tiger was trying to fight through some of the pain here and just gets kicked again and again. It's rocked here. Oh, punches. Wait, he blocks that one. There's a big shot that time. Tiger finally getting back into this. This is a straight kick to the midsection. Hitting the ropes here. Oh, a running Meteora connects.
Oh, that's huge. Just turned Trevor Adams inside out.
He was in that seated position. Couldn't do much to block the impact. And finally, Tiger backing him into friendly territory. There's a tag to Ed Gambit. This is a much-needed tag here. What is this? He's got him trapped. Oh, no. Oh, my. Right to the back of the leg. Vicious shot there from Ed Gambit.
I'll say completely vicious.
No! Well, the champions come into here showing that they are not playing games. They know what the British Hit Squad is capable of, and Gambit here coming in fresh. Trevor Adams has been in there almost as long as Tiger Baraki has. They started the match together. Gambit's got him cut off here away from his partners.
Oh, but I mean, here's the thing. We could be seeing a future match in itself right here between the Hit Squad and the Youngbloods.
Oh, Gambit was hitting the ropes there. He got cut off by Scott Adams. Wait a second. Trevor Adams here with a butterfly lifts him up. Oh!
Double knees to the chest.
And all of that momentum siphoned from Ed Gambit in one big maneuver. And there's a 2.5. Nearly put him away off of that one move. Can you imagine a pin over Ed Gambit right here? Beats before this tag team turmoil match.
Oh, completely. This is one of those things that it's hard to doubt how well the British Hit Squad is taking everything down.
Oh! Oh my, a sidewalk slam and a stomp from the middle rope there from Scott Adams. And again, Ed Gambit came in here on fire, but was being completely cut off in enemy territory here. Look, Scott Adams just repeated with these stomps here to every part of the body that's left exposed. Oh, look at this. That's a high level IQ right there today. He works on the limbs, breaks the limbs down, and then tags in the submission specialist of the Hit Squad.
Oh, indeed. Adrian Albright is that just mean, snug-nosed, break every joint possible that he can type of submission.
It's a payback for what happened to Trevor Adams earlier in the match. Targeting the leg here. We've seen that's the same leg that Caleb Blair targeted in that Money in the Bank qualifying match just a few nights ago on Raw. Oh my, break in the face, man. So going right to the arm again. He already connected with that over-the-shoulder arm breaker as soon as he got into the match. Now wrenching on the shoulder, trying to hyperextend the elbow here.
We saw it before in that and they're just dismantling, if you will, of Maverick Brothers on NXT. How well he is at using the arm socket in different maneuvers, though.
Oh, Gambit fighting the wherewithal, connecting with that Hurricane Rana there. Yeah, you're right. The Franco brothers were completely decimated at the end of the night by the Hit Squad. They tried to make a resurgence, but I mean it was just the tenacity, the way the Hit Squad strategizes, if you will. They come in and they pick them apart. They isolated one man through the duration of the match. By the time that Duke Franco was able to tag in, there was nothing he could do. He was cut off from his brother, and then they finished him off quickly. Look at this Ed Gambit here, going very high risk,
looking for something big.
Oh my God! Just throws it into the center of the ring. Oh, I think he's gonna go for a cover, but he slides in here and drops some fists.
And the young bloods are loving every minute of it right now.
And you gotta think, we have not seen Bishop brought into this match yet, and you gotta think that Bishop gets the tag. He's gonna be a difference maker. He has been in previous Young Bloods matches. And what is this? Tiger Baraki getting tagged back in here. Double arm rear here. Oh!
Oh, good God.
Enziguri and a sweep there. Tiger tries to finish this thing off. That was a high kick right to the chin. Adrian Albright here. Oh. Kick to the shoulder, but Albright back up here. Swings, misses. Oh, he's going for that wrist, though. No. Oh, no, he's got the wrist contorted here.
And just headbutting that joint, that wrist hand.
Wait, there's a knee to that arm again. Adrian Albright is so dangerous. He grabs a hold of any part of the body. Like you said, he's liable to break it, just tear it clean off.
He had just attached the limbs with such viciousness. It's just the amount of torque that looks like it happens on limbs when he attacks is just insane.
And if he's just not letting up on this wrist, that time sitting out on the arm, putting all of his weight. Isolates it again. If you show him any sign that you are hurting, if he sees that pain on an expression, he's just going to continue this offense. Tiger Baraki is fighting out here. Tiger's a submission expert in his own regard, but I mean, he's almost outclassed right now. There's the tag back in. Trevor Adams. We've seen him do this on NXT. Oh, a Pele to back. Trevor Adams. Tiger
that stun gun, and then just into the back suplex.
And wait a second, there's the tag to Bishop. Tiger Baraki finally getting a tag here.
And this could be the game changer.
Oh, what a shot there, knocking him clean off of his feet. Rocking him. Oh, he's half an inch away from that super kick, taking his head off. And another haymaker there from Bishop, laying him out.
Like you said, all the momentum the Hit Squad had just came to a screeching halt.
Oh my caught in a big forearm. But look at Bishop cleaning house now. Scott Adams with a tag, but he doesn't want a tag from Bishop here. Oh my God, he just picked Scott Adams up by the head. Oh. Trevor Adams has still not gotten up to his feet from that last forearm shot here. Bishop's not through it, then throws him over the ropes. Trevor Adams is still, oh my God, Scott Adams is nearly hitting our announce table over here.
Oh, Bishop's just clearing house, making sure that nobody is there for Trevor to tag.
It looks like everybody's down here. Goes from behind. Clutches him around the waist, and there's a suplex on his head.
I'll say dropped him right on the back of the head.
Oh, wait a second. Scott Adams here, moving over here next to us. Tiger Baraki is still down from taking that last resort tag. Oh no, that's what he's got. He's got his eyes set on Tiger Baraki here. You realize that Scott Adams is stalking him here. Bishop and Trevor Adams are still going back and forth in the ring.
Oh, but Scott got hit out, and he's just going to take out that frustration completely on Tiger.
At this rate, maybe his plan is to completely bypass Money in the Bank, keep Tiger Baraki from even making it to the pay-per-view.
Well, it looks like I was going to say, well, they're headed our way. They're just going to take a detour with that ring post first.
Tiger tried to get his hands up there, but it was all too little too late. Who's this? Oh no. Oh no.
Are you ready for a powerbomb, Cole?
Oh no, not like this. Tiger Baraki in a bad spot here. He needs to get out of this predicament. He's clutching Scott Adams, trying to get out any way that he can. Wait a second. Finally able to drop some punches here. Scott Adams. Oh, there's a head kick from Tiger Baraki.
I think Tiger realized the danger that he was in.
He's not trying to take out the arm, make sure that he can't receive another one of those power bombs. You're right, he was in a very precarious spot there. Oh, the chest there, laying into Scott Adams now. Get his hands on him every way he can.
Tiger's sheer aggressiveness is taking over.
Oh, another kick.
He is determined to not feel another one of those power bombs.
Stomping on the legs now, too.
You have to feel this is almost 2 months worth of frustration that Tiger's trying to get out all in this one shot.
He's got to take any shot he can to show Scott Adams what is coming to him at Money in the Bank here. He's got to stand up to him. He's got to stand his ground. Another kick. Tiger is just laying in these kicks here. Oh, connects with the forearm there, knocking Scott Adams down again. Scott Adams finally able to turn things around there. Wait a second. Oh no, he's got a steel chair. Oh, this could be a disqualification here. Scott Adams is swinging for the. Oh, he was swinging for his head. Wait a second, Tiger. Oh, he connects with another kick.
Tiger caught him. Oh my gosh.
Wait a second. Adrian Allwright's back up here, and Gavin connects with a spear through the ropes.
There is chaos going everywhere right now.
It's now Bishop and Trevor Adams made it to the other side of the ring. Tiger Baraki's made it up here. These two are still the legal men. Like I think Trevor Adams doesn't realize that he's completely isolated now. Both of his partners are out.
I'll say Scott Adams took that chair shot from basically from Tiger for that kick that just completely
wait a second.
Killed him.
Bishop spins him around with the hands of doom. Yeah,
that's it. I don't think that's it. There's no way.
What a main event here on Smackdown. You see this one more time. Bishop pulls the ripcord hands of doom, and Trevor Adams has nobody to call for the Calvary here, the Forever Youngbloods, alongside Tiger Baraki, taking home all of this momentum here tonight on Smackdown.
Oh, indeed. It was an impressive showing, but the champion and Tiger, they reign supreme here tonight.
You gotta think Scott Adams, the British Hit Squad, they're not going to be happy with this, folks. Thank you for tuning in here tonight on the ECW Network. For Alec today, this is Brian Cole. Join us next week for Monday Night Raw. We will be back here on Twitch TV and YouTube as always. Thanks again. We'll see you then.